While enjoying my breakfast, I usually take a few minutes to check my emails, Slack messages, and my Notion board. This basically helps me stay on top of any urgent matters before diving into the heavy work for the day. I'm currently a software engineering intern working in the front-end team, and we are building an application using Angular. My front-end stack will be displayed on the screen. I'm a React queen, and I only got to work with Angular once, thanks to Google. But for this project, we are using Angular, and that's one of the reasons I like my job. Every project presents a new challenge, a new puzzle, pushing one to think outside the box. And this can be quite uncomfortable, but extremely rewarding. And now that I'm working with Angular, I think I'm beginning to enjoy working with Angular more than React. I love Angular because it provides a highly structured framework, and Angular CLI is a powerful tool that automates many tasks, such as project setup, building, testing, and deploying, and this helps to enforce best practices and consistency. I am also working with PrimeNG, which is a popular UI components library for Angular applications. I love this because it provides a wide range of UI components and features, including data tables, form inputs, charts, menus, and more. And this can significantly speed up the development process if you're running on a deadline. And for styling, I'm using Tailwind. I prefer Tailwind to Bootstrap because of customization and flexibility of Tailwind. I can easily tailor my design system to match specific needs, including colors, spacing, typography, and lots more. Let me know in the comment section below what frameworks you prefer using, React or Angular, Tailwind or Bootstrap. I'll be waiting to get your reply. My read for the day is Tech Hustle. This is such an amazing and inspiring book. I had the honor of meeting the author of this book, Mrs. Charity, at the International Women's Day event sponsored by Google Women Techmakers earlier this year. She's such an amazing person. I've been really inspired by this book, and as a habit, when I read, I highlight new words learned for the day and their meanings. These are the words for the day. I'll leave our LinkedIn profile in the description box in case you want to grab a copy. So I'm also working on a React project, and I've been having some course error whenever I try to call the API. For those of you who are new to API, it basically stands for Application Programming Interface. So it serves as a medium between two applications so that they can communicate to each other. One application sends the request to the API, and the API retrieves the data if it is requesting data and sends it back to the application that requested it. APIs are used a lot in software engineering, so you should definitely look into it if you want to get into software engineering. Anyway, I called the API, and the API finally answered. Thank you, Lord. After concluding an application, I always let it sit for 24 hours, and the next day I look at it with fresh eyes and proofread and go ahead to submit the applications. So I'm going through my inbox on various social media platforms, and I got a message on my TikTok from Nanaya. The message reads, "Good day, I'm Nanaya from Ghana. Saw your post on Facebook and traced you here. I'm interested in front end and UI UX. Can you tell me more? I'm a beginner in web design." All right, great. Thank you so much for reaching out, Nanaya. So, starting a journey in UI UX or front end is very exciting and rewarding. Let's break down each area and provide a roadmap to get you started. UI UX design focuses on the overall feel of the product and ensuring a seamless user experience. UI stands for user interface. User interface design is about the look and feel of the website, while UX stands for user experience. UX design is about the overall experience users have when using your product. Some key concepts and tools you will need as a UI UX designer include user research, wireframe and prototyping, visual design, interactive usability testing, and design system. I started with UI UX design. At some point, I didn't just want to design, I also wanted to be able to build my design, if that makes sense. So I transitioned into front-end web development. So front-end development focuses on the web that users interact with directly. It involves creating the visual elements of a website or web application, ensuring that it is responsive, accessible, and functional. Some skills and technologies you will need for front-end web development include HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and you also need a version control like Git. You will need front-end frameworks and libraries like Angular, React, and Vue. You also need package managers like Yarn and NPM, and also building tools like Webpack and Babel. You can see that they are similar, but basically UI UX deals with the design phase of a web application, while front-end web development deals with the coding, like the actual implementation of the appearance of a web page. You enjoy designing, then UI UX could be for you. But then if you like implementation, like you actually want to code, you want to write codes to be able to build a web application, then front-end is for you. So I'll provide you valuable resources in the description box you can check out for you to be able to choose your path. So I have good news. I'm a co-organizer for a Girls in Tech Summit that will be taking place next month. I would leave the flyer here for you to check it out. Registrations are already open, and I would also leave the link to this program in the description box. So do well to register. The theme for this event is digital literacy for all, and we are targeting girls from every background, from every educational background. So join us to enjoy keynote sessions, interactive workshops, and networking opportunities, all designed to ignite your passion in tech and build a more inclusive tech community. I would be one of these keynote speakers in this event as well. So don't miss the chance to connect, learn, and grow with your fellow tech enthusiasts. And like I said, the link will be in the description box. See you there. I volunteered to be a facilitator for Tech It Girls. So I tutor the girls on front end web development. I take this time to just go over our Slack channel to answer any technical questions they have and go through their projects to give them feedback.